Good morning, everyone. This is Jeffe Kennedy, author of Fantasy Romance and Romantic Fantasy. I'm here with my first cup of coffee. And today is Friday. That's right, it's Friday. And I'm toying with the technology yet again. I'm trying the Instagram Live, uh, and I'm doing a dual hookup thing here. Since Zencaster lets me do video podcasting now, hi Zencaster, I'm trying doing the video there via the laptop, which I will also post to YouTube. Thank you all for watching on YouTube. It's nice to see all of you watching on YouTube. And then I'm also doing Instagram Live via the phone. I tried zooming in on me more. I've got the phone like behind the laptop. Um, and it's not an ideal situation because it zoomed out. So I'm going to try fixing this. There. Now I'm more zoomed in. It like changes the zoom once you hit live. I don't know why it does that. So we'll see how this works. The thing about uploading the video to Instagram is it doesn't let me do anything longer than 15 minutes. And thank you for those of you who let me know that if I do the Instagram Live and save to IGTV, it does let me do longer. It must have to do with their bandwidth. Either that or they're assholes. So, always experimenting. I know I've got a little bit of a bright light in the background. We've got sunshine today in Santa Fe. We're bracing for a big melt. I'm going to try to get a photo of the huge icicles hanging off of the canales. The New Mexico design, it's actually like northern New Mexico style, with we have the flat roofs, and then we don't have gutters, but we have these canales that come off the roof, and we get these ice dams that form on them. So David is, as we speak, going up on the roof and clearing out an ice dam. Oh, I should have gotten a picture before he got that one canale. Oh well, if I don't get it, I don't get it. Um, they are spectacular, but he'll probably have it clear. I didn't even think of that. Oh well, so it goes. So earrings today. We have an assortment again of single earrings. So I left this one unlatched, and I'll attempt to show it to both cameras here. I think this is one I found, and it's a little Oriental fan. I'm showing it here first, and I'll show it up here as well. And it actually moves, which I think is super cool. You could close it and open it. And it's got a little bit of, here I could show them both. You probably can't see it, but it's got a little bit of a chaste design on it, a very faint scene. It's very pretty. Um, and I have a great affection for it. And I do wear this one sometimes as a single. On the other side, we have a very plain set of silver chains, which is nevertheless pretty, I think. And then an ear cuff that I bought here in Santa Fe, which is just a pretty set of silver wires and a little bit of turquoise on it. And I really like this ear cuff too. And I was thinking, why do I never wear it? I think because I've kind of forgot I had it. I'm going to start wearing my ear cuffs more. All because of you guys. Thank you. Because of the earring plan. So I what was I going to tell you? Oh, because in warm weather I wear my hair up in a ponytail a lot, so you could actually see the ear cuffs at that point in time. So let's see here. Today is Friday, February 19th, and yeah, one more week left of February. Go figure. I was looking at the photos on my phone, and I was noting that the last, like we did for a while, we were doing, like during lockdown, we were doing that last normal day of before the pandemic and so forth. And I was seeing that it's kind of distracting having two cameras. There is that. It's kind of like it's enough having my face in my face, but then having two of my face in my face. Um, this may not work, but we'll see. We shall see. Um, but yeah, the last time I did a normalish thing, I went and had Ryder coffee on March 6th. And that was before we went into lockdown. And um, it was funny seeing the photo there with Trent Zelazny and Emily Ma. And we were not wearing masks or anything. And I remember conversations that we were having then about how things would go and whether or not it would be normal. And um, at that time we were like, oh, well, we're not worried about getting it ourselves and, just have to protect others. And I don't think we really, any of us had any, maybe some people did, but I don't think most of us had an inkling of how bad it would get. I saw a statistic yesterday that the lifespan of the average American has gone down by a year in the last year because of COVID. So there we are then. So I don't think there's a lot going on in my world. Dark Wizard comes out next week. Dorinda gave me a really funny quote that I will post for you guys. She really likes this book. That she may, in this blurb for the book, say, fuck you, Jeffy Kennedy, which I suppose is fair. It's she wanted it to stand out from her other blurbs, so I thought that was really sweet and funny. And yeah, so I'm getting ready for the Dark Wizard release. Been writing Sorceress Queen. Very glad that you guys are excited for Hot Jack. He's a great character. I did not expect to love Jack as much as I do, and yet I really do. I think it's funny on Golden Griffin. I don't often look at my reviews, and for some reason I saw this one review on Amazon for Golden Griffin, and I saw, and it referred to, she said, unlike other reviewers. And I was like, I got curious. And so I looked down and like the review right before that, uh, DeGale, Gallus, I assume, but she really hated Zeph. And it was funny because she was going on about how Astor was such a good man and um, deserved better than someone like Zeph, like messing with him and corrupting him and all of this. And I thought, well, that's fine. That's fine for her to love Astor that much. And, um, it's just funny how some particularly female readers are judgmental about other women, and especially pretty women, pretty and flirtatious women. And so, yeah, she just thought Astor could do a lot better than Zeph. And it's like, well, I don't know, maybe he could, but Astor likes Zeph, so. So yeah, yesterday I talked about approaching authors for blurbs and asking them to give shout outs for your books and how that is forever fraught and doesn't really get easier. And today I have the assignment, self-assigned assignment, uh, to reach out to one author that I admire very, very much and who I suspect does not like my books. We are generally friendly, but she's never said anything about my books. And I know she reads in the genre. So I think she's may have read my books or at least read one or two at some point, and I think she hates them. So, but I'm going to ask her if I can send her a copy of Dark Wizard, and we'll see what she says. And she's also a very direct person, so I know that if it turns out that she does hate my books, that she will probably tell me so. And so she'll say, no, I can't do that because True books. And so it's so funny because it's like I was talking to David about this morning, and he's like, well, would it help for her to give a shout out for this book? And I'm like, yes, it could make the book. It could make the book if she said something nice about it. And I said, but she won't say anything nice about it if she doesn't mean it. And if she doesn't, and if she does hate my book, she'll probably tell me so. And he's like, well, so what do you have to lose? And I'm like, well, I don't know, just a little skin off my heart. um, so yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do is um, screw up my courage and message her and ask her if she'll do that. So wish me luck. But that's every once in a while when writers say insecure things on social media, I'll see somebody comment and say, that it's heartening to hear that successful authors, who they think of as successful authors, worry about these things too. And it's like, yeah, we do. And it never goes away. I saw someone on Twitter not long ago saying that they thought it was remarkable how fast their anxiety had gone from this, oh my God, I will never ever get published, to um, now that they've got a book deal, being like, oh my God, people are going to read my words. And they're like, do writers live this way? And I said, actually, yes. Writers live this way. Um, I don't know. I don't think that I'm sure there are some writers who don't. I am sure that there are some writers out there who are like so confident, so full of ego or hubris or what have you, that they don't worry about what people think of their books. But every writer I know, um, yeah, it's this vulnerability that never goes away. And even though you do your best to say to step back and say, this is about my books, this is about the thing I've created, this isn't about me, um, it's still really difficult to separate yourself from those two things. So it's maybe because we are creators, that's just part of it, that you can't ever, maybe we don't want to completely let go of that, to completely divorce ourselves from the things we create, because then they are not, um, won't be as good, won't be as vital, maybe. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with the uh, looking for people to give shout outs to Dark Wizard, and being hopeful that they won't say mean things to me instead. This is how writers live. So, what else do I have to tell you guys right now? Not a whole lot. I don't have a busy weekend planned. Uh, it's supposed to be nicer weather, so maybe we'll get outside. I would actually like to go for a really long walk, and I think that would be a good thing to do. I've been going through and changing my categories and keywords, and that's just an exhaustive effort, but it sure makes a difference. I've been going through the Missed Connections books and getting their categories changed. Those are my contemporary romances, which, like, a lot of people say they didn't even know I wrote them. And it turns out that they were in the erotic dungeon. Uh, if a book gets classified as erotic on Amazon, it gets put in this place where people can't see it. It's not searchable because they don't want the wrong people coming across it. But unfortunately, that means nobody comes across it. And I don't know why. I mean, these are just my usual level of heat, right? So, and I do have an affection for those books. And I know that I've only written the first three, and that there's two more to go, and that there are those of you loyal readers out there who really want the next two books. And if we can get the Missed Connections books selling a little bit better, then I will absolutely write those. I do. I will. I want to write Julie and Ice's stories. Oh, except her name isn't Ice anymore, right? Did I change that? I can't remember. It was, yeah, I'll have to go back and look at that. It's been a while, right? So anyway, one thing is if you have read the Missed Connections books, or if you want to, um, there is a high-ranking 1-star review, amusingly enough, on Amazon. So if you want to go add a nicer review, that would be lovely. Don't feel obligated, but if you did like the book, you could do that. But again, she's a similar character to Zeph. She's a very pretty woman, vivacious, flirtatious, knows what she wants, and every once in a while, I'll get these readers who just hate that, and they'll talk about what a horrible person she is. It's an interesting thing. It's like maybe we never get over hating the head cheerleader, the prom queen, homecoming queen. I was none of these things. I was not that girl in high school. I was referred to as the brain in high school, and I was uh, in no way the popular girl. So, but I think it's interesting to write different kinds of characters, and I do think that um, it's interesting to experiment being in the skin of a woman who is very beautiful and what that's like, and then come back to my own skin. So, so far, I think that the dual experiment here is working all right. We shall see as I get everything uploaded. And yeah, let me know what you think. I will remind you that First Cup of Coffee is part of the Frolic Media Podcast Network, and you will find more podcasts you love at frolic.media/podcasts. And I will talk to you all on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend, and you all take care. Bye-bye.